Welcome back to our fourth episode of the Hoop Sesh. I'm Nate Jordan, my co-hosts.
I'm Aiden Nault.
And I'm Devin Williams.
The first game we're going to be talking about today, happening tonight. Make sure y'all tune in or y'all are there. Fountain Lake versus Hall. Last time we lost against Hall. They always say it's hard to beat a team twice, and especially since now they are in our home environment. And we have our student section. We have all of our fans everywhere. And Michael O'Brien in the student section. I'm taking the Cobras tonight.
Yeah, I'm 100% the Cobras here. Hall was a tough place to play in, but I think Fountain Lake is even harder. It's one of the best stadiums in 4A. And I think really tonight it'll come down to defense and just closing out shooters and keeping firm in the paint, not letting any easy layups or dunks happen. Devin, what do you think?
I agree with what both y'all said. The Fountain Lake environment is a very hard place to play in. We saw that last week playing Bauxite. Bauxite seemed very out of their element with all the Fountain Lake fans yelling and getting into the game. So I feel like if our fans come strong and really cheer and help out our Cobras, I think we can pull it out tonight. The next game going on this week is Fountain Lake again. We'll be playing Eastham on Friday. Dylan Detmering told us that earlier. I think I'm going to go with the Cobras again. I feel like Eastham's a really good team, but I feel like the Cobras are on a pretty good winning streak right now, beating Bauxite and then coming into this game tonight, maybe beating Hall, hopefully, and then they'll roll into Eastham winning. Also, with the two Fountain Lake games this week, I am going to go with our girls. They're on a pretty big win streak themselves. And I feel like they'll just roll into the next game.
I like that take. The girls just come off a pretty big loss to Bauxite. Hopefully, we can bounce back. The girls can win against Hall and Eastham. Boys playing Eastham. Two very athletic teams happening this week, Hall, Eastham. I'm taking our lockdown defense, led by Trey Gray and Peyton Harwood, to shut down both. So I'm taking Cobras against Eastham. How do you feel about that, Aiden?
Going back to the girls, their game against Hall, I undoubtedly think they'll win. I think Ireland, Kane, and Bailey Hedges will take that game over, and just they can score at all three levels. I think they'll just blow this team out of the water. Going to the Eastham game, I think our boys will win. Eastham is a good team. They've won a lot of games this year, but they played a lot of basketball too. They're experienced, but they're also worn down. So I think it could be a good game, but I think our Cobras are going to win by 10 or more. For the girls, I think the same thing. We've got a really good girl group. Both of our girl and boy teams are 4-1 in conference play. We're at the top of the conference, and so I'm excited to see how this week goes.
I really think that Bauxite game was just an off game for the girls, honestly. And hopefully they can find the rhythm and bounce back these two next games. But for our third game today, we're going to talk about, we're playing both of them, obviously. Hall versus Eastham. I think this is going to be one of the best matchups in our conference this year. But ultimately, I'm taking Hall. Those kids can jump out of the gym.
Yeah, I'll take Hall too. The boys definitely, I think 15 or more points. Hall's a really good basketball team, and I just think they'll take over that game. The girls, I think Eastham. They're just a little bit better, and those will be good games to watch. Devin, what do you think?
I think in both games I'm going to take Hall. Both teams are very well-rounded, inside, outside, and they score very well.
All right, that is it for our fourth episode of Hoop Sesh. Make sure to tune in tonight against Hall, and have a good week, Cobras.